Well, we have panic and fraud at the White House. You also have panic and fraud at Goldman. Well, maybe not fraud yet. It's not uncovered. Traders hit the panic button. Everyone's panicking. Perfect sell storm positioning, valuation, breadth, concentration, policy. And we have eclipsed 2022 levels. But getting back to fraud, we now have civil servants. I'm going to show you right now. They're like everyone's a multimillionaire. It's like a hot senorita talking to a dude at the bar, and she's like, "What do you do?" And he's like, "I'm a civil servant." She's like, "Oh, goodbye." And then with his disgust in the dating scene, he goes out and gets into his Lamborghini that's stacked onto a Bugatti. Dudes, the next time a lady's like, "What do you do?" Be like, "I'm an insider." Also, talking about insiders, a judge is currently blocking right now as we speak. Actually, I got a list of stuff that it's going to spin your head right, round, right, baby, right, round. A record, baby, right, round. Am I close? A judge blocks Musk from the Department of Education, which I was in for 20 some odd years. There's a lot in there. You'll probably find more fraud and golden nuggets inside the Department of Education than you will Fort Knox. But look at this number, almost 160,000 civil service employees, which you ain't a business owner, you're an employee, you're millionaires. When Biden was in office, we had fewer than 70,000, which there was fraud then too. And then 2022, the number grew to 76 and then ballooned to 155, 160,000 millionaires. Also, ladies, looking at this image, this is what you want right above. It's not the car. It's the jet. Because you as a hot senorita, you should never be traveling in a vehicle. Always a jet. And if he tries to pull that first class thing, that's like Greyhound bus compared to private jet. And remember, ladies, you deserve it. Also, breaking news just in from Elon. Had a tweet. I'm beginning to understand why they are fighting so hard to stop Elon. I think it's what Ninja said. That drives me crazy. He's like, when I talk to Elon, I'm like, he'll stop you right there and be like, my name's Elon. Something is very wrong here. Look at lawmaker's salary versus net worth. We got, the trader down there, net worth $202 million. I mean, look at these evil scumbags' salary. 210. Net worth $75 million. I guess not. He needs to learn how to trade. You wonder why these are the ones that are screaming, we need to stop this. But all of these guys have been trying to stop what is happening right now. And if you want to know why they look so sad nowadays, well, her cash-filled swamp is being drained. And you got some cool leadership that's stepping in and making some big changes. Actually, so we got, and then we got Dan. We got Trump's hiring a YouTuber. Hey, but here we go. Dan, podcaster. That's what I do. I'm a podcaster. And ex-Secret Service agent Dan will be FBI director Trump because Trump says so. The swamp is being drained. We're filling it with YouTubers. Also, just to let you know, if Trump ever said, hey, Bravo, I want you, I'd be like, Just so you and I know, but behind closed doors, because we're behind closed doors, and this is a private time with you and I'm an idiot. And I know what you're thinking, Bravo, you're a smart guy. No. And I hang around with smart, rich people, and they could talk, and it's eloquent, and you could put a microphone in front of them and they could get everything right. Me, I'm like, pull my finger. I just don't store much in the noggin. And maybe that's why you subscribe, because you're like, if this clown can make it, so can I. Okay, how'd you do it? And can I just take a moment to say thank you, guys. Thank you so very much. I hit, see, I'm an idiot. 100 million views. So thank you for trusting me. Here, I got to put a big smile on my face. See, there's the big smile. Put some ears on that guy. Look at the hair. Look at that. He's a cartoonist also. And in regards to also, I have to pivot on this channel. This is where I pivot, doom, gloom, right? This is where I talked about starting a business. But my buddy Neil McCoy Ward says the only chance you could see this growth where YouTube pushes me out is if I do live, which I will be wearing a diaper, also walk and talks, where I'm just like, hey guys, here's me, my boring life. And he also said, cut your videos down to 3 a week. But maybe that is in the future. But in the comment section, again, I read every single one of them. Would you rather see me do live or walk and talk? And I'm okay with either. You let me know, and I'll do you. But we have another breaking. Here it is. Fraud. Documents reveal Joe Biden. No. Changed TSA identification guidelines to allow illegals the ability to use their arrest warrants to board planes. And it's like, boy, oh boy, these, never thought the Social Security thing, right? I wonder how many people have mine. Probably like 100,000. You know how they always said, you got to protect your Social Security number. Don't let anyone see it. And then we have another one. This is what I said at the beginning. Breaking news. A judge has blocked Elon Musk, Doge team from entering the Department of Education. All right, so here we go, guys. We got fraud, treason, and maybe some jail time. Then at the end of the day, you always have to ask, hey, sweet lady, what you hiding? Know that they're hiding a lot. This is all over the internet right now, all over X. Travis Combs, branch chief, Department of Education. If Congress actually knew that we don't ask that citizen, like there would be probably a lot of uproar. They are hiding so much stuff. From this report, the Department of Education just got busted running a rogue, quote, sanctuary program for illegal immigrants while hiding secrets from Doge and Congress via an encrypted messaging app. So here we go, what I was saying. Treason, shut it down, jail them. Can we just take a moment? Has it just been a month? It's been a month. Now my next question to you is, how long do you think it is going to take to drain the swamp? How can anyone in their right mind, this is what I'm always, I don't get it. To take, for example, property tax. You buy a house, okay? White picket fence. You pay it off. You should be done. I just feel like it's so unconstitutional. It's like, what do we got? I got some hairspray, right? I got some living proof. You buy it, okay? And then can you imagine every year? Well, we got to assess because it's actually gone up in price. We have people right now, Florida, Ron DeSantis. I mean, he is saying exactly what, music to my ears.
Subject their citizens to higher taxes, such as higher property taxes, to pay for these spending habits. And these property taxes, it's like you buy a home, you buy land, maybe you buy the home outright, but maybe you pay off a mortgage over 30 years. And then, okay, you've paid off the mortgage, you bought the land, you've been taxed many times. It's like, is it your property or not? Just for being on your property, you got to write a check to the government every year. So you're basically paying rent to the government to live on your own property. And our homestead exemption is not strong enough to help these folks because the property gets assessed so high.
And I'll tell you what, no, I don't care if it's gone up in value. It does, like, I paid it off. That's it. Dave Ramsey says, pay it off. Nothing. We're good. No, we still got to work. And the property tax in Texas is like California. And I know what some of you guys are thinking. It's worse than California. Give it a minute. Again, if the people continue to reelect Gruesome Newsom, you haven't seen nothing yet. I mean, this guy has been building a train to nowhere, and it's been 16 years. 16 years, and the protesters are like, no, we got to keep going. No, shut up. Who's paying you? But think about this for a second. The Panama Canal took 10 years to build. Golden Gate Bridge, 4. Hoover Dam, 5. China builds high-speed rail in 2 to 3 years. Gruesome Newsom, California, $16 billion. 16 years later, wait, not one track has laid, just a couple bridges to nowhere. And I was so excited when we, the people of California, impeached Gruesome Newsom, and then he comes back and gets even a higher vote count. It's like the people in California, and that's when I'm just like, yep, I'm out, sell it all, goodbye. But the people in California have like this relationship with Newsom, and I think I got to be very careful. My buddy Neil told me, don't say that word, and I've already screwed the pooch on about 12 words today in today's video. But you know when you're in a relationship and you're like, ow, that really hurts. And you go back and you're like, ow, that really hurts. And you go back and all your friends are like, what are you doing? Just call it a toxic relationship that things just get broken. It's like, yo, people of California, even Kevin. Meet Kevin's like, hey, vote for me. I mean, I would take anyone over Newsom. It's like, do you not know he's a horrible, dirty scumbag? But let's listen into the people supporting said dirty scumbag.
Spent $16 billion for California's high-speed rail, and there's still no rail. They're over a decade behind schedule, and they keep asking for more money. Secretary of Transportation Sean Duffy showed up with a message for them. Listen.
I want to address the protesters for a moment, if I could. I think they were chanting, build the rail. It's been 17 years and $16 billion, and no rail has been built. So if you want to go protest somewhere, if you want to shout at someone, go to the governor's mansion. Go talk to Democrats in the legislature who have brought us this project. We're done with it. And you know what? You're going to have people who love fraud, who love waste, who love trains to nowhere. This is a boondoggle. They should ask the question, who didn't build my rail? Who got rich? What consultants, what politicians' husbands got rich off of this money?
California handed a bunch of politically collected contractors $16 billion almost 20 years ago, and there's no train. But Biden just kept sending checks with no questions asked. He's a train guy. But you can't just keep pumping money into a boondoggle. You got to pull the plug. And that's what Duffy did. California's on their own.
I'm actually here right now as we speak. Well, I mean, I'm in the green tent down. I'm in California. Got a new grandbaby. Thank you. You're welcome. His name is Titus Matthew. Cute boy he is. He's going to be strong and large like Jay Bravo. What I learned about California and what I learned about politics, politicians, we feel good. And I gave a lot of money to this. $24 billion since 2019. So we'll stop homelessness, right? Like, can I zoom in a little bit? Since I can't zoom in, how about if I highlight? Since we spent $100 billion, $1 trillion, it's actually increasing. There is 30,000 more homeless. It doesn't matter. The money's not going to fix it. Oh, and just like that, grandkids are walking in right now. They're like, you got to hurry this up, Bravo. I'll show you. I just got a gift. Grandkid says he's going to be like me. He's starting off with a laptop. I guess I got to get his channel going. But in regards to the fraud and everything that's going on, look at this. 6,000 journalists, 700 newsrooms received USAID money? It's wonder why they're all part of the scam. Actually, this video got me this video shelved. And maybe I'll just play 1 second of it. Hopefully the video still stays up. Here we go.
Plaguing our country.
This is where they all are scripted, saying the same thing. Everything that you guys are watching right now is like propaganda media. And then if I try to point it out, they're like, poof, gone. What? Oh, grandkid coming in. Wave. See? Do you see yourself up there? Hi. Say hi.
Hi.
But U.S. signs deal with Mexican drug cartel to operate their drug business. What? Well, without interference, according to the cartel. But officials that are getting paid off are denying it. Oh my gosh, my ADHD is going crazy with grandkids, kitty, daughters. Musk vows to suspend federal workers who don't return to office. So guys, make sure that you buy kitty. Make sure you guys head back to the office, maybe send out that email, and let's do our best just to get rid of all these people and all this stuff that's happening, all the surveillance. It's happening right now. Like, what is a flock camera? Oh gosh, is this a keyword, YouTube? I can't say. But that's why you subscribe, because I say things that I shouldn't say, and you're like, wait, I heard that on Bravo. Click subscribe. There's almost 60,000 cameras have been placed throughout 42 states. Get rid of these cameras that are tagging your vehicle and entering it into a database to track you. Quote, these cameras capture more than your license. They capture the interior of your vehicle as you drive by these cameras, especially the positioning of the cameras. And it's legal. And they're everywhere. So what happens is this camera captures tags, or it's been anywhere in the United States. If you're in Georgia and you travel to New York, the time your vehicle gets tagged, captured by Flock camera, it's entered into a database and they're able to track it. And we got to shut this stuff down, man. Even like New York. You guys know I was in New York. Taxi cabs are livid. You guys are getting tickets left and right. It's like giving out free candy at Halloween. I'm just so glad we dodged that bullet. Like the rest of Europe, and I did a few videos on it if you want to watch it. That's why I had Neil come out and talk about it. Like Europe, England, look at this, France, Germany. You post something that's a cartoon, they come get you. France. And this is what would have happened. And this is why Elon said this is the most important election. This determines the fate of the United States of America. I totally believe it. France has shut down right-wing, whatever, right-wing, left, freedom of speech channel because they, quote, breached broadcasting guidelines by not being diverse enough with their content. C8 had millions of viewers, but will permanently cease broadcasting next Friday. French state shuts down right-wing TV channel. That's what I was seeing because this is why I am here. As you know, I'm not right-wing. I'm not left-wing. I'm just hopefully right. I also have no idea the logic why people would do what they would do. Like, yes, we need, you take homelessness. Okay. See, the hearts are like, yeah, we got to throw money at this. I'm like, it's not going to work. No, we got to throw money. No, it's not going to work. You go down the logical road, or we got to build a train to nowhere to fund all the fraudsters. Again, me just logically, but you know, some people are like, no, we need this train and the green movement. And, oh, got a phone call. But so now I don't know where I'm at. So I guess, hey, this is what's on the screen. Current squirrel in on-screen Costco 1 ounce. American Eagles, guys, the panic. It's even hitting Costco. Gold coins and the fraud happening globally. Sold out in 18 minutes. And I have been saying, I like the shiny stuff, but I would much rather trade it than Kitty. So there's Kitty's backside. Costco 100 grams. What do we got? Sold out in 14 minutes. 1 ounce gold bars sold out in 18 minutes. Got to be quick these days. Also talking about quick, your Dow Jones Industrial Average, be careful on the daily. You can measure this thing. This is actually being measured on the, this is on the daily. Measured on the monthly. You guys are actually right at the tippy top to losing a shat ton of money. I know you're like, but Bravo, the market went up today. Yeah, okay. Just FYI, that pattern starts there and keeps going down. And you could actually go up, come down, go up, come down. It's going to get tight in there. Then, oh, goodbye. And like with all things, what goes up comes down. And you cannot put on this area. It's like 2 bars all the way up to the top and not retrace this thing. Which I actually, on this trade, got in where it was red and took profit here and took profit there. I don't know. I think that was about it. That was the crypto market, which Bitcoin's selling off. Is it 2%? What are we down? Bitcoin 2% today. Please. Yes, this was politics. This is what's going on. When digits go up, your digits go up. When digits go down, your digits go down. And I'm getting really close to finishing I finished in videos. I haven't finished in videos. I finished it and I keep adding to it. It's my futures course where you can do this. I'm trying to make it 6th grade level, 7th, so you can do it. I'm trying to incorporate swing trading's in there. Patterns are in there. I just want to warn you, it's $199, but I'm going to $299, $3, $4, $5, $1,000. For some reason, you were interested. I need to learn how to make digits go up. Please, because this is, I'm telling you, like I raised my prices. $1,000, all my courses. It's been about a month, right? People are like, no way, he's not going to do it. But take advantage of it. I love you. Now I got to go play with grandkids, and I will see you tomorrow.